Hello guys, it's me Efosa. Today we're going to be talking about big problem in Africa. Okay, um, I'm just going to highlight some of the big problem we have in Africa. So that we have time to learn this problem very deep. Okay, so we're going to take it one by one and learn how this problem will affect us in Africa. Okay. The number one problem we have in Nigeria are the leaders. Okay, the leaders are the number one big problem we have in Nigeria. For example, like the politicians, the way they embezzle our money. Um, so we will go more deeper in some of the video that uh, I will be doing. Okay. So the second problem we have in Africa is religion. Okay, so we'll be going more deeper on religion, how religion really affects us as an African. So what religion is doing to us, how they are manipulating us by the name Jesus. Okay, even there are many people that are using this religion of a thing to be scamming many people. So they are enslave many people. Even people don't even longer fight for the name Jesus. So what they fight for their Jews. Hmm? So they turn their Jews to the main God that they are serving. So they rather fight for the Jew. Rather, they're supposed to fight for Jesus, but they're not fighting for Jesus, they are fighting for their Jew. So other problem that we'll be looking at would be the media. Okay? The media will affect us as an Africa because the media, instead of them to give us the right news, you see that because of they are afraid of the government, they will not cover the news they're supposed to cover. So they are still part of our problem in Africa. Okay. So another big problem we have is the youth. Okay, the youth is another big problem we have. Instead of the youth to stand up to their rights, the youth supposed to know that they own the right, they own their power. So with this politician, if they are going to do the election, they only come to us for us to support them, or even though for us to vote for them. That means the power belongs to us with the youth. But if you now selling your your voter to these politicians, you become one of the problem in Africa. Okay, so we are going to deal with this uh, all this problem. We're going to go more deeper and see how we the youth have even contribute to what is happening in Africa, whatever that is affecting us in Africa, we contribute to it with the youth. And also, let me use Nigeria as an example because Nigeria is my country that's where I came from. Like, for example, like the politicians, and what they do is whenever they are going to do elections, that is where they remember that the youth are existing. Okay, and after the election, you will never see them again. So they will never keep to their promise. Never. Whenever you go out to protest, somebody will, somebody will only be a victim. So you see, if we does not analyze this problem and know how to tackle this problem, bet me we will just be turning around and at the end of the day we cannot be able to solve our problem. Okay, even though we said the politicians are a problem, we the masses supposed to know where we are contributing to our problems. Okay, and so that we can educate ourselves and desist from it. Okay, like for example, like in my country Nigeria, the biggest problem there is unity. So there's no unity among the youth. Okay, there are some youth that will stand up and say they are going to fight for their rights, while there are some while there are some youth that will stand up against it. Okay, so if the house is divided, so how can we win? So this is going to be very difficult for us to win. So that's the reason why I decided to make sure that and I bring out this topic, we deal with it and we go more deeper and see how it affects us, and we all learn and know how whenever these people come to us to seek for power, we know how to tackle them. Okay, so I'm not going to prolong this video. I just want to analyze what we are going to be discussing on upcoming video. So I hope you'll be ready to join me and discuss this matter, because what we want is for Africa. Okay, so as an African, so our aim is to make sure that we have unity, and this love will be among us, because imagine that we the Africans own resources, but the resources are not using for the citizens, rather than the resources have been brought away from Africa. That is a shame. Yeah, that is a shame. So we need to talk, we need to come together and discuss this issue and see who is who is with us, and also who is against us. So I hope this video will enlighten us. Please share this video, uh, subscribe, give us like, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.